Wake up, rush to work, clock in, endure meetings, clock out, crawl home through traffic, sleep, only to do it all over again. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. This isn't just a schedule, it's a system designed to keep you running. Welcome to the rat race. Let's be real, the rat race is exhausting. It drains your energy, steals your time, and convinces you that life is nothing more than an endless grind. Today, we're going to shatter that illusion. We're going to explore why so many of us are trapped in this cycle, dissect the societal myths that fuel it, like keeping up with the Joneses and the lies of the snake oil salesman, and uncover practical strategies like frugality, minimalism, and financial freedom. By the end of this, you'll not only understand the rat race, but also know exactly how to escape it. So, buckle up, because this is going to change the way you see your life and your future. The rat race isn't just a phrase, it's a way of life. It's the cycle of working endlessly for money, spending it on things we don't need, and then working even harder to keep up. But why do we call it a race? Because, like a hamster on a wheel, there's no finish line. According to a 2023 study by Deloitte, 77% of workers worldwide report feeling burned out at least once a year, with many citing financial stress as a primary cause. In the US, the average household carries over $101,915 in debt, including mortgages, car loans, and credit cards. Federal Reserve, 2022. Meanwhile, a 2021 Gallup survey revealed that only 24% of employees globally feel engaged at work. Most feel stuck, working for paychecks, not purpose. The rat race is driven by one thing: comparison. We're constantly measuring ourselves against others. Society tells us that success means having more money, more stuff, more status. But this leads us to one of the most toxic mindsets of all: keeping up with the Joneses. You've probably heard the phrase, keeping up with the Joneses. It's the idea that we measure our success based on how we stack up against our neighbors, co-workers, or even strangers on the internet. But here's the truth: the Joneses are broke. Yes, you heard that right. The shiny car, the big house, the exotic vacations, they're often funded by debt. Studies show that a significant portion of high-income earners live paycheck to paycheck, struggling to maintain their lifestyles. 64% of Americans admit they live paycheck to paycheck, including 49% of those earning over $100,000 annually. Lending Club, 2023. Over 40% of millennials regret spending money on social media-driven purchases influenced by the desire to show off. Bankrate, 2022. The average American household has over $5,700 in credit card debt, often incurred to maintain a lifestyle they can't truly afford. Federal Reserve, 2022. The snake oil salesman has been around for centuries. Back then, they sold magic potions. Today, they sell something even more insidious: dreams. They tell you that happiness, success, and self-worth can be bought. Whether it's a new phone, a luxury watch, or a course promising overnight wealth. Social media is their new playground. Every post, every ad, every perfectly curated feed is designed to make you feel like you're missing out. And what do we do when we feel inadequate? We buy. But here's the reality. Happiness doesn't come in a shopping bag. In fact, the more you consume, the more trapped you become. Americans spent over $250 billion on online shopping in Q1 of 2023 alone, US Census Bureau. Yet, 65% of buyers admit to experiencing post-purchase regret within days. Forbes, 2023. The more you buy, the more you're trapped. Breaking free requires unlearning these habits and embracing principles like frugality and minimalism. So, how do we break free from this endless cycle? Enter frugality and minimalism. These aren't just buzzwords, they're lifelines. Frugality is about spending intentionally. It's not about depriving yourself. It's about prioritizing. Every dollar you spend represents hours of your life. Do you really want to trade your time for things you don't need or won't use? Minimalism goes even deeper. It's not about owning nothing. It's about owning enough. Enough to live comfortably. Enough to enjoy life. Imagine a home free of clutter, a mind free of stress, and a life focused on what truly matters. Minimalism isn't just a lifestyle, it's a mindset shift. It's about valuing experiences over things, relationships over possessions. And this shift is what makes a financial freedom possible. Minimalism takes it a step further. It's about decluttering not just your home, but also your mind. Studies show that reducing clutter can lower stress by 30%, while improving focus and happiness. UCLA 2021. Cutting unnecessary subscriptions can save the average household over $1,000 annually. Cooking at home instead of dining out can reduce monthly food expenses by 50%. Financial freedom doesn't mean being a millionaire. It means having enough to cover your needs, enough to enjoy life, and enough to say no to things that don't align with your values. Here's how to get there. Step 1. Understand your money. Start by tracking every dollar. Where is your money going? Are you spending on things that truly add value to your life? Awareness is the first step to change. Step 2. Cut the unnecessary. Audit your expenses. Cancel subscriptions you don't use. Cook at home instead of dining out. And resist the temptation to upgrade for the sake of appearances. Remember, every dollar you save is a step closer to freedom. Step 3. Build a safety net. An emergency fund isn't just practical, it's empowering. When life throws a curveball, you won't have to rely on credit cards or loans to stay afloat. Step 4. Invest in your future. Once you're saving, make your money work for you. Start small, whether it's a retirement account, index funds, or a high-yield savings account. Over time, compound interest becomes your greatest ally. Escaping the rat race isn't just about money. It's about designing a life you don't need to escape from. This might mean starting a side hustle that aligns with your passions, transitioning to remote work, or downsizing to live within your means. Whatever your vision, the key is intentionality. Studies show that people who focus on experiences over possessions report 20% higher levels of life satisfaction. Harvard Study of Adult Development, 2023. So what truly matters to you? Time, health, relationships? Start there. True wealth isn't about what you have. It's about how you live. It's about waking up every day with a sense of purpose and peace, knowing you're in control of your time and choices. The rat race is a system designed to keep you running, consuming, competing, and conforming. But here's the thing, you don't have to play the game. By embracing frugality, practicing minimalism, and striving for financial freedom, you can break free. You can design a life that's rich in experiences, relationships, and meaning. You can reclaim your time, your energy, and your peace of mind. So, what's it going to be? Will you keep running on the wheel, chasing an illusion? Or will you step off and start living on your own terms? The choice is yours. And trust me, it's a choice worth making. Escape the rat race. Live intentionally. Live freely. Your life is waiting. Don't let it pass you by.